Hey everybody, Brandon here with iDub Hockey, joined with Rob from Warrior Hockey, here to dive deeper into the new Warrior Alpha LX3 Pro Glove line. Rob, thanks for having us out once again.
Yeah.
So for the player out there looking to get into a Warrior glove, we have the Alpha LX3 Pro line coming out this year. Incredible lineup. How would you first describe the fit profile and how it's going to feel on the hand?
Yeah, so for us, it is a tapered fit. It's an anatomical fit in the glove, but it's a little bit higher volume in there. You get a little bit more room inside the glove, provides a little bit more mobility inside of the glove, and just a nice, comfortable fit and feel that way.
Now, talking about fit, that's the first thing you're going to notice. It runs through all your lines, is the Buttersoft Feel. So for the player who's never heard of Buttersoft Feel, how is that implemented throughout the glove?
Yeah, so Buttersoft Feel for us, it's something that we as a brand have been talking about for a really long time, but we've really kind of taken it to the next level over the last couple generations of gloves. And so when you look to LX3 Pro, it's a couple things. It's an ultra plush liner. So when you slide your hand in the glove, you get that like, oh wow, this is unbelievable kind of fit and feel. And then there you add to it stretch mesh gussets in the fingers, so a lot of flex and mobility. Also some breathability through the finger area there. We have a lot of flex materials in the backhand that give it, again, that like right out of the box, broken in feeling on there. And then even just the palm. So it's an axe suede palm for us, which is insanely durable, but it's really soft to the touch. And so again, you slide your hand into that glove and you're just like, oh wow, this is nice.
And the cool thing is, it's not just the LX3 Pro that you guys done that with, it's throughout every price point. So regardless of your level of play, you're still getting that game ready fit, which
yeah,
is
you really are. That's crucial for us.
Now, in terms of the LX3 Pro, we have an incredible protection package as well with your Tri-Lam and your Space Shield 2.0. So what is going on beneath the hood and what are players going to find in terms of the protection along the backhand there?
Yeah, so for LX3 Pro, you nailed it, Tri-Lam, which is a triple density foam for us. It's a single layer of like a mid density foam and then 2 layers of high density VN that sit on top of that to really kind of improve that impact protection. We run PE inserts all the way throughout the glove, through the fingers, through the backhand, through the side guard of the glove. And then, like you mentioned, on the backhand, our Space Shield 2.0, which is just an extra molded piece that sits on the biggest block over the backhand. It's a little bit thicker than it was in its past life with the original Space Shield, and just again, adding some of that added impact, strength, and protection on the backhand.
So that Space Shield is going to allow for greater impact absorption for a slash or a block shot, and you have a triple layered foam package to disperse the energy.
Absolutely.
Now we also have something new. We have some great ventilation going on as well. So could you walk us through what you guys designed there?
Yeah, so that was a big thing for us. We wanted to make the glove really breathable. Hockey gloves get really hot. They start to smell really bad. You're sweating in there and everything like that. So we really wanted to improve the airflow. I already mentioned the stretch mesh gussets on the fingers that are going to bring some air into the glove, but we added this molded piece on the backhand with some pretty pronounced ventilation in it that really is going to help keep the glove a lot cooler inside, help to reduce some of that sweating and everything like that, make it a lot more breathable. It's also an exposed compression molded foam, so a little bit of a unique look on a hockey glove as well.
And I really love how there's no sacrifice in protection as well, because you do have incredible protection through that ventilation system.
Absolutely, a really dense foam that we're using there.
Let's touch on the palm. You mentioned it at the beginning of the video to improve that just game ready fit. But what is Axe Suede, which is your Pro Palm X, what does that do in terms of stick feel and durability?
Yeah, so it is a really nice soft plush feel, and so the feel for the stick is unbelievable really. It feels great in your hands. But what we've really found moving to Axe Suede from the materials that we were using previously is that our durability on our palms has gone up significantly. The testing, what this materials run through both wet and dry cycles is a lot higher. The testing protocols are really high, and so it really stands the test of time, and you have a glove that's not gonna break down on you super fast.
Right on. Now, the liner, let's touch on the liner as well. It's WarTech FnC. And it offers some incredible moisture properties to go with that ventilation system too.
Yeah, so again, just all about keeping your hand cool and dry inside of that glove, wicking some of that moisture away and hopefully keeping your gloves from getting too smelly too fast.
Right,
yeah.
Totally. Now, for the players looking at that top price point, was loving the features. We have a fantastic option in the LX3, just at a more affordable price, but taking a lot of features down. So could you walk us through what we're gonna find in the LX3?
Yeah, for sure. So when you get to the LX3, this is one of my favorite gloves, and you kind of nailed it. The value that you get here is unreal. The same exact fit profile as LX3 Pro, same backhand brake pattern and everything like that. So all that flexibility and mobility is all there. Same palm that you have on the top price point, that exact same Axwade palm, the exact same stretch mesh gussets, the exact same ultra plush liner inside the glove. You're bringing so much from that top price point down to the second price point. Really the biggest changes from the LX3 Pro to the LX3 is you go to a dual density foam, our duo-lam. Same concept, just one less layer of that high density VN in the glove. And then we don't have that compression molded ventilation in there, but you're still getting the Space Shield 2.0 in the backhand, so that added backhand protection. You're getting the exact same finger brakes, backhand brakes that you get on the top price point, that same plush liner, 2-color raised embroidery. Like it's kitted out. It is a pro level glove at that second price point.
That's absolutely amazing. And we also have the LX3T. So what player is gonna best suit this glove here?
Yeah, so LX3T for us, you know, the way I talk about it is a little bit of that in-stock team type of glove. Like this is a glove that our custom gloves are really based off of. This is kind of the base for it. It still has the exact same foam package that the LX3 had, that same dual density foam, single layer of mid density and then a high density layer on top of that. Plastic inserts all the way throughout. The big change here is you step down on the liner a little bit. It's not quite as plush as the LX3 through there. You go to a stretch nylon finger gusset instead of the stretch mesh through there. And then on the palm, we move to black Clarino with the Clarino overlay in that high wear area away from the Axwade palm there. But it's really lightweight. It's best in class foam package at this kind of level of glove. It's comfortable. It really covers all the bases, and then that nice 2-color flat embroidery. So again, really kind of bringing a pretty nice pro finish to it at kind of that mid price point.
So for the player looking at the LX3 Pro line, is falling in love with it, but maybe wants a little bit more customization to the glove, we also offer that as well, correct?
Yeah, so the Alpha line is a part of our custom offering, updated this year in 2025 to match the same brake pattern and everything that you're seeing here with the LX3. Like I said before, it's really based off this LX3T glove, and then we add from there some different zones to really be able to play with the colors. You can do a lot with our custom gloves in terms of adding logos, player names and numbers, and just the amount of colors and zones that we have. So a lot to be done there.
Right on. Rob, I just want to say thanks for walking us through the LX3 Pro glove line.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And for you at home, if you're looking to get your hands on one of these gloves from Warrior Hockey, you can head over to icewarehouse.com.